Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Right, Slay.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah, episode 216. We in the building. You already know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sa Soul.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all feeling out there?
They can put his Barry White voice on. Jamie Toxis would be joining us later on this episode, so don't worry. Also, that was Vicky Lowe Sit On That. You feel me? You know it's Let Me Out season, so we know we play some songs to start off the summer nice. But make sure you download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android. Make sure you follow us on all social media. This Might Not Go Well. If you have any brand new deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe everywhere because that helps out with the algorithm. All right, episode 216, brother. How we feeling this week?
Been a heavy week. Been a real heavy week. Definitely just RIP to my pops one more time. Shout out to everybody that sent love, that was able to just reach out. People that showed up to the service, sent text messages. I got received gift baskets. Yeah, like I said last week, you can never really, even regard knowing who your parents were, it's hard to fathom that you won't see them again. I think the most telling moments where I got to close the coffin, it was just like, I had to be like, I got it from here. But it was also one of those things that's like, damn, like I'm never going to see you again. And that's a hard pill to swallow. Just because, like, for me, this is transparently, like, I normally, like, the moments like before we do a pod, I'm like, all right, I got a little time. Maybe I'll call him while I'm with my daughter and let them just FaceTime and talk. So for me, it's just like, I'm enjoying the memories of the moments we had, understanding who he was as a man and just how he navigated stuff, and just realizing that a lot of the things that I probably was ashamed about, or, I felt a way about for myself, was probably just a reflection of just our relationship and like me being a reflection of him. And it's actually a beautiful thing because we have so much more in common now that he's gone, and it sucks to say and to realize, than I probably realized or, probably tried to fight against when he was alive. So I just wanted to say, Pop, I love you. I appreciate you for the lessons, whether I wanted to hear them or wanted to experience them or not. And then, I'm gonna make you proud. So I definitely just want to say that. And again, appreciate everybody for reaching out and the love and all the warm and comforts that was sent my way. So thank you.
Facts, respect. And I want to hit you with a cliche line, but I am going to hit you with the cliche line. I know for a fact he's proud of the man that you are today. I know he made mistakes, but he knows that you came out and did what you had to do as a son, and now as a father yourself, I know he's definitely proud of you, bro. So my condolences, and I know he's gonna look down on you and yours with love.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, my week this week, I don't know, man. It's too damn hot, bro. It's hot. I'm over this summer shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. Like I was happy about summer until that heat wave, and then now for tomorrow that shit gonna be 97, 98. I'm over it, but overall I'm doing good. I'm just trying to stay above, stay hungry, stay ambitious. But we here though, 216. Before we start with this episode, we gotta hit a lot of RPs that we gotta hit too, man. First, we wanted to send our condolences to Robbie Pardo from City High. Also, we got to send our condolences to Ozzy Osbourne. And with much, much respect, we got to send our condolences to Malcolm Jamal Warner from definitely RIP. And I don't want to say RIP for this next person, but, for him, niggas die every day, B. RIP to Hulk Hogan, you feel me? That nigga passed away. Racist motherfucker.
Yo, what's crazy? As a wrestling fan, I had so much, feelings about it, not in the sense again, especially the week I had, I'm not condoning any jokes about that, but I was like, Hulk Hogan was a superstar. Terry Bollea was a piece of shit. And that's kind of where I draw the line. It's like, guess the art and the person, like, even though, like, even like in the name of his character, he definitely, business wise for wrestling, fucked some shit up too. He was racist as fuck. So definitely in that sense, fuck you. But as the character of Hulk Hogan, like, just kind of allowing wrestling to flourish and get to where it is today, as a fan, I can acknowledge that. And even though it's still like, fuck, it's like, Terry, you ain't fuck with us, we ain't fuck with you. But nigga, Hulk Hogan was lit. Shout out to Hulk Hogan. Fuck you, Terry.
Yeah. Because the NWA, just the Hulkling. I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect. I realized some of the old finisher moves was straight trash, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna spotlight just Hulk Hogan, but the Hulkmania leg drop, that shit shouldn't be a KO, gang. I ain't gonna lie. And in The Rock, you gave us some bullshit too, because that people elbow wasn't that lit, bro.
I look at it in the sense of the narrative. When you think about wrestling, it's really just physical theater. So the fact that, you know, it's like, all right, the people's elbow. This is the people hitting you. It's like spirit bomb, nigga. Here, you know, the Rock been fucking up too. Respectfully, that's my nigga too.
But come on, like, you feel me, like the old school finishers that I really like the sweet chin music, like that feels like a knockout. That feels like a finisher. Like when a nigga just hit you in the face with a sweet chin music, you realize like, yeah, that nigga gone. Or even like, okay, I ain't gonna lie, the Cena attitude adjustment or the FU. I don't know which era you want to be part of. I ain't really that much. You feel me? You just kind of like,
it's a body slam.
Body slam. The F5, that shit felt like nigga, that's like a clothesline drop right there, low key.
Yeah, no, F5 is a top 5 finisher for me. The stunner was always a lit finisher. Or I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna probably pull. Stunner might be honorable mention just because it's iconic. But the RKO, I'm taking the RKO every time.
Facts.
The pedigree,
even the spear.
The spear was lit until every motherfucker started doing it.
Facts.
I'll take the jackhammer over the spear because I'm like, yo, at least then it's like I'm picking you up and dropping you like full force while body slamming you. Like, yeah, some dope wrestling finishers.
The 5-star Frog Flash, that shit was fire. But only thing about Rob Van Dam, I could never watch his match because that nigga always came out hurt than the next nigga. Even if he won the match, he looked like he got beat up worse than the actual opponent.
That's a fact.
but also I just want a little more highlight on Malcolm Jamal Warner. You feel me? From the Cosby Show, from The Resident, he's been doing his thing. He's been someone who's been throughout the decades always had a job. You feel me? Been doing his thing. Just to find out, you feel me? He passed away due to a rip current in Costa Rica was sad. But I do love to see all the love that everyone's been sending to him, though. Great person. I recently saw him on the Melissa Ford Hot and Bothered podcast, and he said one thing about his legacy, he just want to be remembered as a good person. And from what I'm seeing from social media and everyone who's been saying great things about you, I think you accomplished the legacy that you want to leave behind. So RIP to Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Absolutely.
All right, and then Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know. You Ozzy.
You know, niggas love Ozzy Osbourne. The show was fire. He was the king of darkness. Everybody know the video, him biting the head off the bat. And this is like, if you as a wrestling fan, you knew Ozzy. He got some songs on the pay-per-view. He pulled up a few times. So shout out to Ozzy Osbourne, man. Your boy Drake came out to Ozzy Osbourne for his last show. So definitely big love.
Come on, but you know that's the 6th. You know, we trying to end this episode early because we are recording this on a Thursday, and Iceman episode 2 is coming on. So if you feel like we're rushing through this episode, you know why. Let's get through some political news. What's your thoughts on the U.S. Department of Agriculture ending key support for black farmers and will no longer use the term socially disadvantaged, saying that it has addressed the historic discrimination against black farmers?
Our government is becoming a fascist regime that wants to perpetuate racism, ignorance, discriminatory practices, and pretend it doesn't matter because there's a small sector of the country that feels like these policies don't benefit them when they have. Now, of course, this is for black farmers, but it's like, how is this hurting you? And what is the end goal here? You're cutting all these programs. You're pushing agendas for the wall. I just saw even the Trump just signed an executive order about NIL money, apparently.
Yep.
So it's just like, what's the end goal here? What are you trying to do? Because we're what? 8 months in, about to be 8 months into this second term. And it's like, what's happening? And why aren't people speaking up? Like, I know the Democrats are trying to, like Republicans, you don't see any need to support and make sure our food supply is coming. We have multiple places that's coming from in country. Like, you want to stop black farmers from making money. And this goes back to what we said a couple episodes ago. Like, middle America are the ones that's getting fucked. Like, we live in a metropolitan city. We're going to find food. We're going to find access to a certain thing. But there are places now, your schools are going to be trash. Your medical service is going to be trash. You're cooked. Food is apparently cooked, because now it's like, all right, you're taking away access to fresh produce, farm animals, et cetera, meat. So what's going on? What are we doing here? And that's the frustrating part. Like, just being able to watch it, and it's like, no place is safe. It's just depending on how developed your town is or how much community you guys have fostered. That's really what's going to be able to support you the next 3.5 years, and that's disgusting. That's not what you vote for.
And you know what's so crazy now? I'm starting to see a lot of people who was in full support of him realize they've been told lies. But that is Trump's biggest strength. He knows how to be a genie for niggas. Make niggas think they could wish for anything and think he can accomplish it. And now I think a lot of people now are seeing like, well, hold on. This guy ain't who he says to be. And we've been trying to tell you guys this. Not saying that, you feel me, the Democrats put up a good effort, because we already told you the Democrats already, and we're gonna get to Joe Biden's son soon, because him talking about crack and cocaine, we're gonna get to that. But it's very sad. Speaking of just the NIL deal, now he's trying to limit players from getting their money. So like you limited the free market over here now.
You can't get it from third parties. So essentially, if it's not coming from the school, you're done. So if the school has a budget of, say, $2 million a year to give out, a booster can't come and say, hey, we're going to pay you X, Y, and Z.
And not only with this too, now I was going to mention this too. Former officer Brent Hankerson, who been sentenced in the Breonna Taylor case, been only sentenced 3 years, to find out the Trump administration only was trying to get him to serve 1 day behind bars. So you're trying to get someone to serve 1 day behind bars. You're going against black farmers. You're trying to start NIL. I'm just like, what is the overall end goal? Because I'm seeing you on the news talking about the economy is better than it ever has it ever been, and that's a lie. Shit's more expensive. It's still going up, and bro, it's really disheartening as a citizen, because it's like, bro, what are we gonna do here? We gotta have to deal with this for the next couple of years. We gotta make sure someone comes in, try to fix it, and then we gotta see the results of them trying to fix it. This shit's all a lie. This shit's all a lie.
There's a next step that's coming that we don't even see. We're probably not going to see till midterms, and that's just like, how much damage can you do to a country in the name of fattening your pocket? Because that's really what it looks like. On the surface, it looks like, all right, we're doing all these things. Mind you, it's talking about the Epstein case. The report just came out that his name is on it, but it's like, oh, we're not going to release it. You feel me? Like, all of these red flags and things are coming up, and at the end of the day, it's just people getting richer. And I'm like, if you destroy the value of the American dollar based on, remember, it's backed by kind of like a, your word is bond type situation. If you destroy that reputation of this country and make our dollar worthless in the grand scheme of things globally, and then you're destroying the infrastructure of people's ability to provide for themselves and their families within the country, really all you did was make money. You destabilize the nation. And we understand when you destabilize the nation, what happens? The empire comes crumbling down and somebody else takes over. So it's disgusting.
Yeah. And also, just to go back to the Breonna Taylor case, 3 years of that woman's life, that officer is only going to serve 3 years behind that bar.
We understood politically and judicially how the system views black people. We've seen people get killed in broad daylight by public officials and public servants.
Okay.
And only once in a while do we get a verdict that is justified in a timely fashion at that. We've been waiting for this for years. So.
All right, man. Let's talk about something that can light up the mood, man.
Crap.
Hunter Biden gave an exclusive interview where he is calling out the Democrats and the Republicans, but this is not the part of the interview, Slick, that I would like to highlight. Did you know that Hunter Biden knows the difference between crack and cocaine? Can you play that?
What? All right, here you go.
Well, the only difference between crack cocaine and cocaine is sodium bicarbonate and water and heat, literally.
That's it?
That's it.
And those things are pretty much free if you go to like a science store.
This is free. You can go to your neighborhood convenience store and just get. Anyway, I don't want to tell people how to make crack cocaine, but it literally is a mayonnaise jar, cocaine, and baking soda.
How different is the experience?
It's vastly different. And like for real, I feel really reluctant to kind of have some euphoric discussion. I know you're not asking me to do that, but have some euphoric discussion about crack cocaine.
I think this might be kind of the opposite.
That boy sound,
that
man sound like he's still using that shit slick. He said he's been sober since 2019. I have a hard time believing that slick.
Bro said, I don't want to have a euphoric conversation. We're about to have a euphoric conversation.
But I ain't gonna lie, this interviewing, I suggest everyone who's into politics to go check it out. He did say some real shit about Trump, and he also says some stuff about the Democrats, and he also talked about how his father was on Ambien before the debate, which is kind of crazy to find out that our president was taking Ambien before, which is well, I can see why now we lost, why the Democrats lost. But go check that out. I just wanted to say that because it's like. He also got a cosign from Pusha T for the crack and cocaine. I just wanted to highlight that real slick. But Slick, we didn't get to highlight this last week, Slick. This happened after we recorded the episode. Slick, imagine you at the Coldplay concert, Slick. You hugged up with your boo. I don't really know Coldplay songs like that, but I know they're a dope band. You just hugged up on her.
While Viva
you had her
playing.
Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? Her friend right there, but she knows what y'all got going on. That's your side chick, but no one knows. Then on the Jumbotron, Slick, you just see you with your side chick on that big ass jumbo screen, Slick. What would you do, Slick?
Not what he did. That nigga made it hot.
That nigga pushed her and ducked for cover. So this is a popular story that already been talked about. The Astronomer. I don't know. Astronomer
yeah.
CEO was caught cheating with the HR lady, and the coworker was there. And this recently came out that the whole HR department and the friend got a promotion. Now, since then, Slick, both parties have resigned, Slick. But Slick, I just want to know what you would do in that situation. Like, I would have faked the Heimlich. Or, you know me, I'm a dirtbag sometimes, so she had long hair, so I would bury my face in her neck so niggas want to know it was me. What would you do in that situation?
At 20, you can't do anything. Like, you shouldn't have even been there, like, for real. But what you could do, you guys just act like it's nothing, no big deal. And then nobody's recording it. Once y'all ran, the whole city ran with, bet, got him. Like, who are these people?
And the funny thing about it is, as Americans, we can disagree on politics, music, you name it. We have different opinions on sports team, but a cheating scandal, that's when we unite, baby. That's when we America. That's when America. So far, I've seen so many renditions of this scandal on baseball games. But it's like, since when do Coldplay got a Jumbotron at their concert? Since when that happened?
It was probably the first night they did that shit too.
Niggas have a kiss cam too. What the fuck? Like, I'm really with because the thing about it is he could really blend in for real. You feel me? He's in the booth. He's high up, so nobody really knows where he's at. He has his girl over there being security, making sure niggas not doing anything. I'm with my boo. You gonna flash that big ass camera in my face?
He lost his job at 500 M's.
Yo,
keep it in your pants.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta treat that shit like Good Morning America. You gotta make her your shorty, dad.
Yeah, you gotta pop out. You gotta pop out. Yeah, start your own company.
Oh man. All right, let's get into some celebrity news. Now, Slick, on the podcast news, we talk about a lot of podcasts getting money, Slick. Uh-huh. Well, the Joe Budden podcast earnings was just released. So apparently Joe Budden is making over $20 million a year with podcasts.
On Patreon, yeah, smart man. Direct to consumer, no middleman.
What's your thoughts about that, man? Showing he's one of the top earners.
I think
in this shit.
He had a vision. He built the brand. He understood. He kind of knew what he was doing. I just think it was the transparency part for his former co-host, and that's probably what really set things off. But he said he made the joke once the numbers came out. Everybody want to raise now.
Nigga, if I was on that shit, but now we gotta say, hey, join our Patreon, niggas. That's what I would have put this on this docket. Slick. Support some black people over here, man. Like, you can support our shit, you feel me? Give us some money over here. Like, we don't need that much. What, we'll take half of that, right, Slick? Half.
Quarter.
Half a mil? Oh, a quarter. Matter of fact, niggas be generous. Give me a quarter of that. $250 every month, Slick. I think we could split that amongst us three really fine and live very happy with that. But shout out to Joe Budden. If you're familiar with Joe Budden's rap career, you know it hasn't been very successful. He almost went bankrupt a few times. He was always known for his lyrical ability, but as far as song making, he was basura. I ain't gonna lie, Joe. He was basura. But he finally got into the lane of podcasts. And the only thing, Slick, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be petty. He better give 10 million of that to Drake. Because if it wasn't for that Drake view rant of his, my nigga, we don't know where that podcast would have been. But Slick, on to other news. Do you think Jay-Z and Beyonce is broke?
Why would I think that?
After it's been reported that they've listed their Bel Air mansion online for $88 million. There's speculation that they might be broke.
I'm not jacking it. Too much money coming into the crib for them to be broke like that.
I mean, they said they took out a $57 million loan mortgage on their mansion, bringing up their total borrowing on the property to 110. You familiar with you looking at houses? What's your thoughts about that? You nothing newsworthy on that? We just reaching for straws?
Yeah, I think it seems like Jay-Z made somebody mad because they coming out. They ran with the paternity suit. I know the homeboy just dropped it.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga do look like him low key though. I ain't gonna lie, he could be a distant cousin. I ain't gonna lie. He could be a fake distant cousin of his. But I ain't gonna lie, Jay-Z, they coming after you, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, Rock Nation been coming after a lot of people from what I'm hearing. So I think it's only in due process though. Now, Slick, another part. This should be in sports, but recently LeBron James and Savannah and Jeff Bezos, which is kind of crazy, and his newly wife and Draymond was caught listening to Not Like Us and vibing out in their vacation, Slick. And you saw Savannah James saying A minor. You seen LeBron James singing Not Like Us. What's your thoughts on this, Slick?
Be careful.
Come on, Slick. Because we hear about potentially two mans that niggas was doing. Yes, Jules is already on Twitter. It's like, yo, keep me out of everything. And I ain't gonna lie, Yes, Juice is a nice glass of milk magnesia. You don't got nothing to say about this, Slick?
I will say this. That was his man's. So Bron been moving like a hoe. I would appreciate what Steph Curry said. Steph said, like, yo, that's my boy. We got a relationship. Like, I know it was rap beef. The song was catchy at first, but it's like, you're OD. Like, y'all playing it everywhere. Like, what the fuck? And then, like, Drake's.
I got you back to OVO.
No, I got
you back to OVO.
The song was cool. Like, I had my moment where I played it to get you mad and shit like that. But it's just like, LeBron is his man. It's like, y'all got businesses together. I was looking out for each other. He brought your son out for the walkout when he was able to do certain.
You calling my son nephew?
You over here talking about how he handled beef and stuff like that, and how he in a big beef, and you acting like, I get it. And Bron's a music head, cool, but like, he's talking about your mans. Who knows your secrets? If there are secrets. And then I'm seeing at your 40th birthday rapping "Man in the Garden" like you wrote this shit. Now you mess up all the lyrics to other songs when you record yourself, but the Kendrick Lamar one, you want to sit here and do that. I'm just saying, LeBron is still my GOAT, but LeBron, you looking a little shaky under the lights, though. Yeah, your loyalty can be questioned now.
All right. Now, in recent news, Shannon Sharpe has settled with the OF model. We don't know for how much amount.
$23 million.
23 million?
Yep.
It said 23 million? I didn't see that.
23 million.
Damn, that's why she retired from OF. I was about to say she decided that she's gonna retire from OF and pursue. I ain't gonna lie, Slick. This shit broke my heart because Unc didn't know about these new age women. Slick.
That's his fault. Nigga stupid.
But you don't feel no sympathy though, because it was like,
no.
She knew exactly what to text him. She knew exactly how to lay his hand out. Unc didn't see this shit coming at all.
And that's his fault. You a former professional football player. It's not the first time you done hit something and Shorty tried to hit you with a case. You dumb. Sorry. And that shit he did to his daughter, $30,000 for her wedding. Now you gave this other girl generational wealth. You're an idiot.
Yeah, you're right. I can't even argue with you with that. But
old niggas get got for their bread all the time. But like, you was on a come up for the last 5 years or so between FS1, your network, and
you was gonna get 100 M's,
and you lost. Now you done lost brand deals. You done lost money because this shit is a stain on your name, and you got to pay Shorty 23 M's. That's terrible. But it's all your fault. Why you fucking? You 60 years old. Why you fucking a 23-year-old or however old she was?
You know why? Should look like a good magnesium.
That's a lot of. At a certain tax threshold, you should just keep it in your pants. Like at a certain number, like you should always keep it in your pants. But like respectfully, if you got all of that to lose, like relax, my nigga.
And then for me, from seeing the text messages too, I was just like, yo, Shorty was just lining you up. Like I could see that coming a mile away. Like, why is she texting like that? Why she talking all that freakiness to you and all that? I'm like, yo, Unc, I thought you was better than that. Cause I'm like, yo, Unc, you've been in a relationship for that long. Like you did have a situation between your former fiance, but it was, it wasn't too bad compared to this. But I was just like, damn, like you just got played on a rookie level. It's like it's not even like she did some elaborate, scheme to get your money. She really just kind of like just let you bury your own stuff, and now you got to pay 23. Sorry, Unc. Damn, Uncle Shay Shay. All right, let's get to some music. Slick, Tyler, the Creator, just released a new album. Did you get a chance to listen to it?
Listen to half of it. It was cool. I mean, it sounds like Nokia.
So this is the first album from Tyler, Creator, that I've been seeing everyone split in the middle. For the last two albums, like Igor, and what's the last one with Gorilla and Sexy Red?
I know what you're talking about.
It starts with a C? Yeah.
Those ones, whatever.
Yeah. So those came with great reviews. Now this new album right here, either people love it or they absolutely hate it. What stance you taking, Slick?
I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I think it was just like it was different.
And we never seen Tyler, the Creator, release albums this quick. He usually takes his time. So do you think we expect more project from him?
I think we'll probably have some. He said it when he put the letter out. He's like, yeah, it's not thematic. It's not deep at all. It's literally just like go outside and dance, which I respect. The beats is cool. Like, it's like it's dumpy. If you really want to dance, that's it. People that want to just rate it as bad because they wanted, Igor, or they wanted, Call Me If You Get Lost, or they wanted, any of those joints. Like, yeah, it wasn't that. But he told us that. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Do I got to listen to it again? No.
Do you think he's taking shots at Drake with having Pusha T and LeBron James and Maverick Carter in the music video and whatnot?
It could be. I mean, he's on the Clips album. He got some bars. He's signed. He's one of the rappers right now that's built to cultivate the fan base, but also getting a major push. It could be another hit, or it could be like, all right, cool. I'm going to see if I can do it too. Or I wanted niggas to dance. Maybe they wanted to see if they could create another Drake. I don't know. I'm not going to conspiracy theory it. I'm just like, hey, if niggas going to dance, niggas going to dance.
Yeah, I appreciate the dance records. I feel like we need to get back to when hip hop was about that. That's why I fuck with Zeddy Will. Shout out to Zeddy Will, New York City artist. I fuck with niggas like him because it's like, yo, I'm tired of, I don't get me wrong, I love the Gaga Boom music. That's why I'm even listening to NOLA music now, the Louisiana music. If people haven't been seeing for the Slut Me Out season, usually I put some ratchet shit, and I've been putting some more ratchet Louisiana shit because I'm like, yo, I want to get back to where like music was fun, bro. Like some of these music right now, I'm tired of y'all smoking ops, smoking dead niggas, killing niggas, bro. I want to have fun, girls bouncing on dick. You feel me? Like, I want to get back to that era of music. You feel me? Where niggas was, at least it was gangster, but it wasn't that gangster. Y'all niggas is too gangster now. But now this next person, and we could get to sports, Slick. Tommy Richman?
Mm-hmm.
He fell off, Slick. Can you play a snippet of this new song? And I want your opinion on this, Slick.
I'll decline.
You decline? You know what? His new single, Miami?
Nope.
And the reason why I'm highlighting you bum ass nigga is because you discredit the culture that was supporting you. As soon as you started getting popping, oh, I'm not a rapper. I'm basically like I'm not hip hop. You try to Post Malone your ass out of here, and you wasn't that up, my nigga. And I look at you. This shit sound like garbage, doodoo, bookie butt. And that's what you niggas get over here. Don't disrespect the culture that supports you, gang. Respect the culture at the end of the day.
Facts.
All right, let's get to some sports, man. All right, on sports big news, the NFL season is starting soon. I'm already sad as shit because Justin Field was apparently carted off the practice field with a leg injury. So it's like the Jets is trash. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He dislocated his toe. No structural damage though.
It's like this is like Jets. We can't fucking win, John. We can't win, gang. We can't win. Even though we just signed Garrison Wilson and Sauce Gardner to historic contracts, niggas can't win. But the NFL season starts soon. Shador is not QB1. They're going with Kyle Pickett, which is kind of like, to me, I don't understand why they're going with Kyle Pickett. You also still got Deshaun Watson. I don't know what they're going to do with that. You have 5 quarterbacks, Cleveland Browns. I don't know what the hell the Cleveland Browns is doing. And then you got the Cincinnati. Something's wrong with this Ohio team because you got the Cleveland Browns with 5 quarterbacks slick. They got an old nigga, Joe Flacco. They got massage man, Deshaun Watson. They got Kyle Pickett, who couldn't do shit in Steelers. They drafted 2 rookie quarterbacks. And training camp started. I don't know what these niggas are doing. Now, that's one part of Ohio, slick. The other part of Ohio, slick, is the Cincinnati Bengals. They won't play the defensive end who had the most sacks last season with 17 and a half. They drafted a lot of the defensive end, Jamal Stewart, but due to the language in the contract, basically saying that they can, whatever he does or he does something wrong, they can stop his guaranteed money. Now he's going back to college to go into the draft again. Basically leaving a Cincinnati Bengals defense that's already been trashed all last year, which is a high-powered offense. I ain't gonna lie. This season is up for all, but shout out to Jalen Hurts, and we can get into this conversation slick because we was talking about this pre-production. What's your thoughts about the whole war going on with Cam Newton's comments on Jalen Hurts? Because now it's going from Cam Newton versus Ryan Clark versus Dan Orlovsky, now to Gilly the Kid, which is kind of like, I don't know how the hell Gilly the Kid got involved with this. What's your whole thoughts, Slick?
I'm a Cam Newton fan. He was my favorite player when he was like in what's it called, in Charlotte. I think that just the conversation comes down to like, you know, best player versus system player in a sense. And I think that he can always, like, again, he made a good point to me. He said, argue the point, not the pointer. Like, if you don't agree with my point, that's fine, but don't try to discredit me for what I've done in this, what I did in that league. I was MVP, carried the team. Again, that shit had no business being this good to the playoffs multiple years, right? If it wasn't for injuries and then, you know, not have weapons, who knows what I would have got. And I think that that's a fair argument. Jalen Hurts is good. He got the Super Bowl, he got the bread, clean cut, but got no love lost for Jalen Hurts. But you also could argue he's the 6th to 9th best player on his own team. So it's like he's not tasked with doing certain things that like a quarterback like in the years past, Lamar Jackson or Cam Newton have had to go through, where it's like, all right, bet I got to beat everything on offense. Give me a good defense and I'll get us there, right? He got the good defense, great offensive line, great receivers, great best running back in the game, almost broke the record, right? His receivers be mad at him. Like, you don't throw the ball to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like
AJ Brown be upset.
It's like there's fair conversations to have there. I just think like it's like y'all having different conversations because y'all mad at what he said. It's not like he's a bum. Like I would look at Dan Orlovsky like, what were you when you were here? Like we were having those conversations. Or like, Ryan Clark, I got you. He was a hard hitting safety, but was you the guy?
Yeah, no, he was average safety. Statistically, he was average safety.
Yeah, like so it's like, yeah, you're well spoken. That doesn't give you the grounds to try to shit on me because I've done this at the highest level.
So this all started with Cam naming his top 10 quarterback. So Slick, you're familiar with the quarterbacks in this league. You're telling me in a top 10 list, obviously there's at least good 4 that you're definitely putting over Jalen Hurts. That's like Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar,
Burrow. I'm taking Burrow.
Okay.
I'm taking Burrow.
Okay, Burrow. And probably 5. Who out of name 5? Maybe Herbert?
Nah, Herbert it's all flash. He don't win. He don't win. But
yeah, I don't there's no really no other quarterback for real. So out of those 4,
I probably still take Dak. He's had to do more with less. I mean, they got stars, but it's
but he's failed in the playoffs constantly.
Fair. But again, if I replace both of them, does the situation change?
So we talked about you replacing pre-production. We talked about you replacing Jalen Hurts with Cam Newton. So that's a tough argument because the Carolina Panthers was trash. Now, if we do this with Dak, I think Jalen Hurts can still do really well. Because the thing about with Dak, he had the offensive line, he had the offensive power, and before Ezekiel Elliott went down, he had a great running back. It was Dak really fucking it up in the playoffs. They did good in the season, and the playoffs, they couldn't just get out the first round. So in that comparison, I think Jalen Hurts could do really well if he was in Dak position. Now, granted, pre-production conversation about putting Jalen Hurts in Cam Newton position, I don't see Jalen Hurts doing that well. I don't see him doing that bad, but I don't see him doing it as well as Cam Newton, though. But in your opinion, since you named 4, I think we named 4, do you think there's 6 other quarterbacks better than Jalen Hurts?
I'm trying to find the list now so I can see. But
because you can't put Jordan Love above him.
No, you can't.
You can't put Kyle Murray on above him. Geno Smith is the Raiders quarterback. You're not gonna put that over him.
Can I think of 10? Probably not. I don't. I will say this. Every other quarterback we have seen, not every, but we've probably seen a majority of the quarterbacks in situations where they have to win and lose games. And I can't say that for a fact we've seen Jalen Hurts in many of those situations. If that makes sense. Like, great player. I'm not discrediting any of it because he's top 10 probably. But at the same point, it's like I think because Cam had the conversation about game managers versus like game winners. Is Hurts like a glorified game manager? There could be an argument made because again, they have such Howie Roseman is a great drafter. They build great teams. They make great signings. So I can't be completely upset about that.
Okay, boom, I got it. I got some of the lists now from last year. So you had Brock Purdy, you have Matthew Stafford, you have
I can say the same thing about Brock Purdy though, because his team was stacked.
Yeah, CJ Stroud, Jared Goff, Jaden Daniels. I put Jaden Daniels better than him from last year though. I'll put Jaden Daniels.
He had to do more with less as a rookie, but I'm gonna say this.
You got Tua Tagovailoa.
No.
Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, Bo Nix, Darren Carr, and Russell Wilson. So in the top 10, he belongs in the top 10.
Yeah, I'll give you top 10. I'll argue that. I'm not going to argue that.
But I definitely agree with your point that they did make it more personal than the actual stat. And shout out to Cam Newton for the 4-for-1. He's been doing his thing too, though. And I'm excited for the NFL season. And hopefully I'm rejoining the draft again, guys. So prepare for me to talk shit. I already told niggas, yo, if niggas is not shaking shit up, this is my last time being in this fantasy league because this last year niggas wasn't trying to shake shit up and shit was trash. At least in this basketball league, niggas was making trades. Niggas was backdoor niggas.
Pause. That's
backdoor niggas?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's street shit though. Backdoor.
You got backdoored? You left the back door open? Crazy.
To NBA news, what's your thoughts about Damian Lillard going back to Portland?
Great story. He tried to chase the ring and it didn't work. I got my bread. I got my family. Who knows what Portland can do? Portland plays great defense. They got a good coach, good young players. Yo, Giannis, slide to Portland. You got everything you need.
That nigga not going to Portland. That nigga is in Milwaukee. He want to go to a big market. He's not going to damn Oregon. But I didn't know that him and Drew Holiday was friends. So apparently, in his time in Milwaukee, he was renting Drew Holiday's house.
That nigga had that.
So it's kind of
that bad Wi-Fi.
Real quick, what's your thoughts on Kyrie Irving breaking down Kevin Durant appearance on the LeBron and Steve Nash podcast, giving the real thoughts, his thoughts on what happened in Brooklyn.
Makes sense. Everybody been talking for Kyrie for the last 5 years, 6 years. So allow him having a platform where he can address it and address it in a way that he felt needed to be addressed. I'm not mad at that. Like, yeah, they wanted me. They signed me so they could get you. I didn't want to go to New York. You wanted to be in the city. I didn't want to go to the Knicks. So boom. They were like, we get you, we get him.
Yeah, he didn't want to be a Knicks, man. Come on, Kai. And then he was talking about James Harden, how he was just talking to James Harden the day before, like, yo, bro, we gonna win the chip and all that. The next day, he requested a trade. I ain't gonna lie, James Harden, you crazy for that. What's your thoughts about CP3 going back to the Clippers?
Good last story. I mean, his last run, he'll be a backup point guard to start, but injuries. I think the Clippers, they loaded up on old heads, but you're 11, 12 deep. So, pause. So, respectfully, James Harden needs some time off. You got Chris Paul right there, who just played 82 games last year, right? And then you don't really lose anything playmaking-wise from both of them on offense. If Kawhi goes out, you got Bogdanovich, you got Bradley Beal, Brook Lopez. John Collins is going to be the best acquisition they had, though. He gives them something they didn't have before. Now you got him and Derrick Jones jumping out the gym, and John Collins can spread the floor and shoot the ball. Zubac is like, all right, you can play a little bit more free because if you do get in foul trouble, we bringing in Brook Lopez who can shoot the ball. He's going to stay out the paint, so you open things up. I like the Clippers on paper.
Now, we got to talk about this because Gilbert Arenas crashed out about this. What's your thoughts about the Lakers signing Marcus Smart and dropping two of their players to make way for him?
One didn't matter. He didn't play. I think for 2 years, you're going to say you got somebody who has one defensive player. Is he a lockdown defender? No, but he's a heart guy. He's going to be somebody that they can rally around defensively. That's going to allow them to, build a system, build a culture. Them having to drop old boy is cool. They still have the money to make another trade. So if they make a trade, they can get the Andrew Wiggins deal, then get another buyout player. Now they've gotten high quality guys to come in and compete. They're still not a top 5 or 6 team in the West to me, but you make a move or two, pick up there's still some good free agents out there. We can talk about something.
Okay. And then lastly, your thoughts on the WNBA All-Star, and also, what's your thoughts about the women over there wearing the shirts "Pay is what we owe"?
Okay,
it's controversial now, Slick.
My bad. My popcorn. It's getting good. I think that the All-Star game wasn't. I didn't watch all of it. It just seemed like they tried to copy the men. It wasn't competitive. I think the one thing about girls sports, women's sports, you could always say is WNBA is competitive. Last year they was getting them people ass. It was lit. So for them to have that big of a drop off, and again, you missing layups, you missing shooting bad threes, bad crossovers, and things like that. People don't want to see that. I get it. It's an exhibition. Like the men, we've said the men are about to lose their game because they're bullshitting. Y'all talking about pay is what you owe, and that shit was not entertaining. And in terms of that pay, if you're going to get a $200 million a year TV deal, you guys should get a bigger piece of the pie. I'm not going to dispute that. If you talk about just where that money goes, like y'all are blackballing the one of the 3 players that's bringing in those eyes to your team. I think that's the problem, where it's like we're not going to sit here and pretend people they're not here to see you, Otis. Put it that way. You feel me? Like embrace that.
My fault. Shout out to the nigga who played Otis, who said that lie because he became a Sigma though. Shout out to my nigga though. My fault.
Yeah, you frat for you. Yeah. So should they get more? But what do the ratings look like? TV deal, cool. What's the number you're asking for? If y'all want 49% like the NBA, if the NBA doesn't subsidize any money from you guys and y'all have to do that on your own, will it be sustainable? That's my question. Just business wise. Everybody should get their bread. But like y'all asking, is there outside of Caitlin Clark, she's been hurt, she's on my fantasy team, she's killing me. Can you name a $20 million a year player in the WNBA that you think is on their own is worth that? And I'm not saying like you shouldn't get like if you get if their salaries go from 270 to 2.7, cool. If you get a 10x increase on what your salary could be.
The only person that is that
Asia
and Angel been balling this season, so I don't want to disrespect her game, but it's what she does off off the court, which I don't mind the WNBA giving her that money because you could recoup it because of what she does off the court. But no, Slick, okay. I don't want women to think that I hate them or anything when I say this. Yeah, yo, you just got a blessing last year with these two rookies, with this rookie class. Well, what did they do, Slick? They combated them. They hated on them. They didn't show them love. They didn't embrace it because you know why? It wasn't the way they wanted. They realized, yo, these girls they're paving the way, and these girls who actually put in hard work in the league are not going to get recognized. And yes, it's sad, but yo, that's what happened in that's what happened in the NBA too. You don't think Elgin Baylor didn't look at these niggas in the 80s and 90s like these niggas started getting private jets? Nigga, I put hard work and sweat to this. You don't think Jerry West, other niggas back then, niggas was plumbers on the side. That's just the way business goes. We saw you guys basically almost bite the blessings in your butt. And y'all just finally had a good season. Now y'all finally getting the recognition. Y'all finally getting to play in bigger stadiums. And y'all already asking for more money. Y'all didn't even let the owners even get their cut first for real.
I think another thing was that the owners was trying to railroad the other company, like the Uninterrupted, or no, whatever. What's it? Unrivaled? Is that the name of their
Oh yeah.
So I think the owners are trying to like put a stop to them making extra money outside, because then it's like, all right, I need you to focus here if I'm gonna pay you more, which was an argument, but it's like, all right, we gotta cut the check.
But it's like you're paying 44 games and it's like 3 or 4 months.
2 games a week, basically.
The WNBA players, because they like to compare themselves to WNBA players. WNBA players are not getting paid what they really supposed to. Be honest with you.
Yeah, Braun would be $100 million a year player
easily. You know how much money he made for the city of Cleveland?
Billions.
So it's like, I support women, but it's kind of like, bro, you can't tell me, y'all already got a better start than the NBA. The NBA started. They had to merge, Slick. They had to merge different leagues together to make the NBA to stay on float. And when they first started on the private jets was the Detroit Pistons in the 90s, the late 80s, early 90s. That's when they started having access to the jets. That's like 30, 40 years.
Shit. All I'm going to do is stop you before you get more women to hate you.
But Slick, come on now. It took them 30, 40 years before they got the jets, Slick.
It's popcorn.
And before niggas started really getting bread.
It's popcorn. Good.
You guys been on the foot on. Y'all been on a negative revenue for the NBA, and the NBA still paid you guys.
Them niggas might be lying because they want a tax write-off, but that's neither here nor there.
Come on now. I'm just saying, like, yo, just give us some time. Right now, what you should be doing is getting in good graces of Angel Reese, Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark, to see if you could get some brand deals on the side.
Nafisa been balling. She been busting ass. She breaking records this year.
Facts. Yo, get in the good side of them. Try to get their management. Really start promoting yourself. Because back to the WNBA All-Star. One of the biggest things that I've seen during the WNBA All-Star was the Studs twins. Or what was it?
The Stud Buds.
The Stud Buds. They've been making a name for themselves. Even though they look like they're trying to take down everything. Shout out to them, though. They're trying to take down everything. But look at them. They're starting to get a buzz now. They've been streaming all day. Niggas is tuning in. They're going to start making some cheddar now, Slick. Learn how to market yourself outside of this before you start asking money from this, because right now you're in the negative. But I love you guys, and I love the WNBA. Shout out to Liberty. Hopefully we can run it back. But let's get to our song of the week, Slick. If you got anything else to say?
I was just letting you know this shit about to start.
Alrighty. If you listen to this on YouTube, please exit and go to your favorite streaming platform, preferably the live podcast app, which you can download on iOS or Android, or you can find our previous song of the week on Apple Music Players or our Spotify music playlist. All right, so that was our song of the week. You can find our previous song of the week on Apple Music Playlist or our Spotify music playlist, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick. Drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
and it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. You already know who we're sponsored by, the one and only Heart of Moisture.
This Might Not Go Well podcast is sponsored by Heart of Moisture, your most trusted distributors in all things beauty. From hair products to wellness tools and more, we provide you with access to beauty supplies from wherever you are. Follow us on all social platforms at Heart of Moisture and visit our website at heartofmoisture.com. Let us know how we can serve your community when it comes to your wellness needs. Email us at admin@heartofmoisture.com for more information. Essentials with ease.
Yeah, please go support Black women business. All right, this week's TSA, we got Tox in the building. You feel me? We told you he's gonna come later on in this episode. What's going on, Tox?
You're happy to be here, my guy.
Now, we can't do the TSA without the Toxic King. All righty. So, fellas, we got a couple of topics for this TSA. I wanna start this first one with, have you ever just back in your dating days? Yeah, I met a cool chick. She vibe, she funny. She actually have humor. It's not like you don't have to fake laugh because you're trying to crack buns. You feel me? You really she really got a personality. But then just that part of you just oh shit, she gotta be a hoe. Play it slick.
You ever just meet a cool ass girl? She's fire as fuck, personality cool as fuck, and you just start tearing up. You start crying. Because you fear that you've met a hoe and you fell in love.
That's funny. That's jokes.
All my life, Slick.
Oh, shit.
All my life. I ain't gonna lie. But the good girls who don't got that much bodies don't be that much of a vibe compared to the hoes.
You said the unseasoned chicken don't hit like that?
Facts. The little salt and pepper shit. No, I don't need a pinch. I need that salsa. I need that Lowry's. I need that paprika. But isn't that true though? Have you ever met a girl who just nah, your vibes is so unmatched?
I know you do, Dick.
It gotta be, because it's kind of no nigga snatch you up out here like that with all this energy and all that good shit. You just, the chemistry's on point.
Nah, bro, you gotta be like me. You gotta cuff her and get her pregnant.
Wait, what?
Well, if that didn't go well.
Now she was doing dick. Now she not doing dick no more. Fuck out of here.
But that does that thought never pops up in your head nah, shorty's too cool to be for niggas not to touch.
And she know all the niggas I know.
Come on now.
Facts. So I nutted in her. What are you talking about?
Boy said I shot it up.
I'm a toxic nigga. I'm a bad person.
Boy said I shot it up. I was with it.
I ain't gonna lie. At my age now,
she knew I was a nasty nigga. I was fucking up mad other people too, bro.
That's fair.
Shout out to those girls who be understanding too, like that. That know their positions. Hold on, we gotta highlight these women right here. They know you messing with a lot of other chicks out here, but they still want to fuck you. Can I get a round of applause for them, Slick? Because those girls need their coochie ate, they need their fingernails done, their nails done, hair done, everything did. Because you
a real one?
You're a real one. You understand what position I'm in. Yo, the streets love me, but you love me more. You know me?
This is spitting today.
I was toxic. Said the streets love me, but you love me more. I love that for you.
Because when a girl find out that you fucking other bitches, then they have self-respect. You feel me? They want you to chase after them. They want you to drop their hoes. Shout out to the girls who be yo, I know you having your fun, but I still want dick too. You need all that blessing. Oh, I'm about to take them to church. Hold on. Do we got any church buttons here? We don't got a church sermon over here. Hold on. Let me get the holy water. Let me get the holy water. You belong in the gates of Jesus. You need your rent paid. You need more blessings in your life. What we doing? Shabalaka.
That's crazy.
Nah, got this nigga speaking in tongues. So this guy
That's crazy. Sick. Just because she lets you crack and you could go outside of how you'll find.
Yes, and then those girls who let you crack buns, but they don't let other niggas crack it too, or they mass selective with other niggas.
They got it.
Come on,
a tear just dropped out of my eyes, Gary. Hold on, shout out to those girls over there. A tear. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was always a fear of mine when we was younger, especially when we was in Albany. Yo, hopefully I don't get in trouble now.
Uh-oh.
Anytime I was in Albany, every time we was at UA, right? And I met a chick, especially because I had to go through one of you two niggas to make sure none of y'all niggas hit or talk to first. I had to go through a screening process.
Oh, do you know her text? You know her?
Yeah. Do you know Slick? Do you know, especially this nigga Tox? Huh? He was an underground sniper, so you had to. And he still might know her, but I had to say, yo, do you know him? You feel me? Mixy ass. All right, we got through those screenings. All right, we got through that. You feel me? It's like a basketball game. You got through those double screens. She pulling on you like, you fucked with any Greek niggas? Ah, shit. you just tossed up in the air.
You gotta be like, which org, which line?
Which org?
Which org and which line? Just so you know. Wow.
Hold on, you feel me? Wait, the air coochie eaters or the shoulder rollers? What you was fucking with? You feel me? I had to find out real quick. Cause yo, I ain't gonna lie, cause you ain't had a lot of cool girls, but
they was getting taken the fuck down, and there was no T-app.
Yo, speaking of that, let's talk about that. What's your thoughts on the T-app?
I know I
just learned about this shit today. Like, put me on game.
Okay, so in the DMV,
it's Yelp for dick.
DC,
it's Yelp for dick, basically.
So yeah, so I don't know, Tox, if you remember, Big Money V put us on to this Facebook group in New York where it's kind of like a T-app for New York, but it's not as grand.
Yeah, it's like, do you know this nigga? Do you know my nigga type shit?
Yeah, it's like, do you know my nigga? It was very small. This T-app that's going on in DC, niggas is putting the green flags, the red flags. What's bad about this nigga? If this nigga spending money or not? This nigga got a small dick. Ain't going through a whole list of this nigga. Like, you getting a whole. It's like a player stats, my nigga. So you go randomly find yourself, and then you could have like 14 red flags and 2 green flags.
You seen the homeboy that crashed out because he was always like, "What the fuck? Like, why would you even do this? Like, what are we doing?"
Yo, what did we find out if you ain't had a T-app? What was how many red flags or green flags you had?
We had Yik Yak.
Oh, fuck Yik Yak, bro. Oh shit.
I got a good review on Yik Yak, so I don't care. I did not care.
I'm getting a good review on Yik Yak.
I had like 3 good reviews on Yik Yak. I was like, I bet y'all hold it down.
Nah,
my review was so good. My show at the time was like, yeah, you right. That was it. I ain't get no headache. I ain't get who was this.
At least you didn't get exposed like my dumb ass did on the Jack over here. Niggas over here, anything I was trying to do, niggas put it on Front Street over here. I'm surprised. Wait, Tux, was you? I'm surprised your ass was. I know. Wait, Vibes was. Vibes was definitely on. Shout out to DJ Vibes.
They got his ass. Yeah. But remember, we was the cool dudes. We wasn't in the org. We was cool with everybody. So there was no love lost. But there was, that's what it was back then. It was just you had to check. It was there for like 3 or 4 days, and then it got racist, and it was like, all right, bet, never mind.
Facts.
Then people started to kill themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's my only thing about this T-app stuff is don't let guys get a T-app for women, because the way that niggas will be like, what would be on the guy's T-app in your opinion?
Was it wet?
Was the head fire? Like, was she a head monster? Is she a beggar? Because you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, that's starting to be my stuff right now. Like, shorty be begging out here.
If she got kids, how many baby daddies she got? Do she pay for any dates? You got to think about these adult stuff now.
That's a fact.
Does she smoke?
Yeah, cigarettes.
And vapes.
Cigarettes.
These girls love a good vapes over here. Is she alcoholic? Because a lot of these girls be alcoholic on the low over here. Talking about 6 lemon drops, 6 of Hawaiian sunrises. Like, shorty, you need to go to AA over here.
She on vacation every month. She got a nigga. She got a sponsor.
fact. I ain't gonna lie, this T app.
You should make one for the guys.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna make one. It's hard, but I know a couple girls over here because I was talking to Big Money V. She's talking about she's still on the waiting list to get on the T app. For me, I had to go send her to infiltrate them and see what's going on.
That's crazy because it's the #1 app right now on the App Store.
Go on. I had to infiltrate the Facebook group for me. I'm like, yo, make sure my face ain't up there. You feel me? None of my mans. If you see it, report it. You feel me? Just off GP. You got to do that, though.
GP, yeah, wait a minute.
All right.
It's like TEA.
TEA. Yeah, T-app.
Yeah.
I see what they did there. I see what they did.
But it also showed that, once again, shorties be fucking with the same niggas. It's a small amount of niggas getting a whole bunch of bitches. That's what it shows, basically. But this next topic though, Slick, I want to know how y'all feel about this and if this is true about fellas.
Let's see if this is the right one.
See why his homeboy driving? Okay, I thought it was too. Thank you. Gay for a man to fall asleep in the front seat while his homeboy driving? Okay, I thought it was too. Thank you.
That bitch sound like me. What is she talking about? Nah.
Is it gay to fall asleep while your man is driving?
Everything gay.
Everything is gay. Breathing is gay.
Yo, this is a new one I heard that we got added to the list. As a man, you can't suck on a straw for too long. I just saw that. If you get a drink with a straw on it, first of all, you can't use a straw, period. But if you do, it gotta be like a 1 second pull and dip. That's it.
What's that pull?
1 second pull.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's it. I'm hearing that now. Niggas can't do straws no more. You feel me? You gotta drink from the cup now. You feel me?
They don't be cleaning these cups at these restaurants. I'm not jacking it.
Now, I already know Tox for this next one. I know Tox answer for this one. But Slick, I want to know for you, because you be acting bougie, but I don't know. Play this next one.
He gonna sit here and say, why you talking? He gonna sit here and say, why you talking to me like that? Like if I'm easy or something. Nigga, you're not hard. You're not hard to crack. You're not. Couple shots of Don Julio. You feel me? 190s R&B song, your drawers is off.
Are we that basic? Are we really that basic?
You gotta give me a couple shots of Julio.
Nah, I'm hard to crack, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I'm not. Nah.
I gotta fuck with you.
You hard. I'll take that from Slick, but Tox, you.
Oh, he's called you Dirty Dick. He called you Dirty Dick Rogers just now. It's over.
Niggas was outside for a
couple
few years, and damn, right, Papa? They killing your boy.
That's
right,
OD.
Okay, so let's see. How long it took this your woman right now to crack you?
Chill on me. Chill.
Okay then. Okay. She probably even gave you a shot or something. She just played a little R&B. Oh shit! I guess I just gotta go through with it.
Yeah, no, that's dope study. So you ain't lying though. You know she one of the spiritual joints.
I ain't gonna lie. It don't take too long for me. If I'm ready in the crib, I'm going. Matter of fact, fuck it. We in public, I'm going too. But Slick, you the one that want to be bougie over here, Slick.
Chilly.
Oh, you hard to crack, Slick.
It depends on who you are. It depends on who she is, respectfully. I'd be real easy if I like you. If I don't like you, you gotta work for it. What up? What we doing?
What if Shorty came up to you in the bar and whatnot and started chatting up to you?
We be friends.
You let her crack the first night?
First night, what she look like? What she look like? First night is like, all right, how we vibe? We having fun? What's up? If you're not fun, you can't be like, oh, that was the weirdest thing about college. Side note, a drink really said my DMs like, I was like, what you do for fun? She's like, I like to have sex. I was like, let me look at you real quick. Nah.
Really?
Yeah, I got.
You denied it?
Cause I was like, that's how you catch something. Relax, relax.
I'm not gonna lie. In college, I wish I cracked some more 5s and 6s.
Really?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm with you on that, gang. I'm with you on that.
The 5s and 6s, they looking like 9s right now.
They glue up. A few of them glue up.
I'm not gonna hold you. You're not looking at the right 5s and 6s.
No, they're not looking like 9s. They actually gonna fuck you back because the 9s and 10s in Albany wasn't fucking niggas back.
The 9s and 10s, the 9s and 10s, I had like 1 or 2, and it was like it wasn't hitting what it was supposed to hit for.
Like I'm not gonna say it was trash. They're not trash. Shout out to you ladies over here. It wasn't trash, but
it didn't hit for what it's supposed to hit for.
Like, you know, when you see a bad chick, you thinking that shit Aquafina, not Aquafina, because we know Aquafina is a bad type of water. What's a good water that you can compare it to? Fiji over here, or you think she gonna be that, but the 5 and 6s, especially matter of fact, my nigga, on the low, 3 and 4s is where to go.
Have some like
respect.
Have some love for yourself, King.
Respect.
I'm saying
the 4 that comes to mind was actually it was a good time, so he might be right.
I'm saying right now, the 3s and 4s are where to go.
A 3 is wild though. 30%, you're out your mind. You out your rabbit ass. A 4.
In my adulthood though, post college, wild out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The first year I didn't meet you guys, y'all would have thought less of me.
My man said, I'm downtown. I gotta get my shit off.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't really like the cocaine mountains like that, but it was with the shits. Okay.
They're like, you must be on the team. You transferred for a reason.
What? I ain't gonna lie, the 3s and 4s, they with anything, I was like, oh. You get to some fine shit sometimes. Like finding the fine shit who's a freak, that's just you just gotta cup them without no matter what.
She had to like you first. If she liked you first, you had it. You was up. You was gonna win that battle. If you pursued it, it's like all right, whatever.
I agree. Facts. Now this next clip, in fact, I'm gonna send it to you too, Tox, because I want your opinion on it, because you have to see it in person so I could get your opinion on this. But Slick, can you play it real quick?
Mm-hmm.
So wait, before you answer Slick, and Tox, you can look at the video I just put in there. In this video, homie is hanging out with his friends. All of a sudden, I think he's seen his girl best friend, and the girl started screaming and jumped. Like, he picked her up by the ass, hand on the ass, and carried her all around. I just want to know.
Negative. That's not a real boy best friend. That's not how it goes.
They was fucking.
That's what they said.
Nah, they was
in
fucking.
the comment section. She fighting for her life right now. She's saying they've been friends since 9/11.
He cracked that 9/11.
Yeah.
No. He cracked that 9/11, and then they figured out, like you just the homie.
You're not about to carry my girl while she's straddled around your waist.
No, sir.
Up the block.
No.
I don't care if he's gay.
No. I don't care if he gay either, because niggas don't be really gay. They be gay for pay.
Gay to play.
Gay for pay? Wait, what?
Niggas
be gay for pay. What is that? What they get paid for?
They be gay when they make money. When it come in handy. Niggas don't really be gay, bro.
Okay.
I'm wilding. This might not go well. I'm bugging out.
You know what?
You 100% right.
June passed. We're gonna let it slide. So, but right. How would you react if you see your shorty running up on a nigga and jump on him like that?
That's not my girl.
Respectfully,
that's not my girl. We not doing
that's
that.
Not my ball.
That's not my ball. That's not my ball.
That's a ball.
It never was. It never was.
Shake up, new ball.
I'm about to
that's
say
community ball.
I'm about to say that must be a Spalding. It wasn't the Wilson. It's the Spalding, and they got
like
it.
What's the conversation like?
Bitches, you crazy?
But Slick, that's my friend since we was in 5th grade. Like, oh my God, I love him. He's a family friend.
Play that game. I got family friends too.
That is jokes. My girl got a boy best friend, and they really best friends.
That's same.
But
like
I swear they in a relationship though. The way they talk to each other.
I ain't going that far.
But I let it go. He don't be picking her up like that though. No sir.
He's like, all right.
It's a line. That was bad. That was bad business. and ran back and forth.
It's like your girl got a boy best friend.
He cool. Ain't nothing. I've never had to worry about that. But I'm saying it's level. Other than your current, wait, what you said, Tox?
The nigga more like Alfred. He one of the niggas.
I'm about to say he with the game. He about to be in the cold.
Nah, he converted. I ain't gonna lie, Slick. You ain't low. I know
that'd be killing her though. That'd be killing her. Like fuck. I had a friend. He supposed to infiltrate the crew, not become part of the crew.
And also you on the fuck like I ain't gonna lie, Slick. What type of tactics you did? I ain't gonna lie, she gotta bring you to homie court real quick. Because not only you took her boy best friend, but you let your best friend over here took her girl best friend. Like you ain't Slick.
It's my
I ain't gonna lie.
It's my name.
If I'm your girl, I'm upset at you. I'm upset at you.
She got more friends. That ain't gonna do with me. Keep them away from me. I'm a cool ass nigga with some cool ass friends.
You took both her left and right hand from her, so she's stuck for you forever.
She got her Florida friends. They hers.
Florida friends. She live in New York.
She got her Florida friends. They be alright. She got a sister.
She got Florida friends.
She got
you said, Ty?
She got a sister.
She got other friends. She got sisters.
Yeah. What they got to do? We all cool.
I ain't gonna lie. One of her sisters was on my body.
What's wrong with you?
I might. We gotta make this a holy trinity. You know me?
All right.
But Slick, I like this tactic of yours. You saw that she had a boy best friend, a girl best friend. Like, all right, just so I can make sure you don't leave this spot.
I'm just a
cool
nigga.
Boy, come hang out with me. Like, yo, I got other niggas here. We cool, we chilling. We could go to the bar. Yo, we got a fantasy basketball league, my nigga. Like, yo, we can play 2K. We can play cat.
He invited me.
Got you. Did you send this sniper ass nigga on the low? Like, yo,
I didn't know how that got nothing to do with me.
That's the thing about Tox. He's a sniper. You don't gotta tell him anything. He knows the objective already. He's like, all right, cool. Pop, I'm about to get her for you, gang.
That's Rainbow Six. That nigga will look you in your face like, nah, we not talking. Then he on FaceTime the whole car while we in the car for an hour. Like, nigga, what are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. You didn't have to tell him anything. He the shadow tactic nigga. You feel me? That's the nigga that you sent on the COVID mission.
Now, matter of fact, no, I got you. Tox the guy. Because I remember this first time they met. We wanted to, I don't know what we was doing. We wanted to my living room. He's like, yo, what's up? What's your name? All right. I remember that. Lo and behold, 10 years, like 5 years later, 6 years later.
I see, Slick. You tied her hands.
I had nothing to do with that.
You smart.
He had a good.
I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person.
That shit was funny. Shout out to the old crew. The old crew where dreams came true.
Oh,
a lot of things came true in that crib, man. A lot of things.
All right, before we get to the choose one, Slick, does the past matter? Play the video, Slick.
Hold on.
And I sent it in the group chat. Tox.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
So in this video, it says when you about to plan a date, but you hear all the niggas who ain't playing shit and still crack laughing.
Damn,
how y'all feel about that?
You doing the most, and she just let anybody crack.
But she got self-respect now. You know, she learned from her mistakes.
Those be the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, facts. Like don't be doing dick and then you come to me and see a good nigga in me.
You gotta add
don't see a good nigga in me.
They got self-respect and they found Jesus.
Word. After you done got the Carfax, the Pum Pum Facts, you like, all right, this about to be easy. Then she want to come to you and respect you. Don't respect me?
Facts. Facts. Now you see I'm a good nigga. Like, oh, you actually could see a future with a nigga. Like, come on now.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Like, what are we doing? That's crazy.
That's a fact, though.
That's funny. It don't matter, but it do matter. It's like, in other words, you find out a certain nigga crazy. Like, wait a minute. This hell no. Him?
Oh yeah.
Once you have a him.
That's the ick for me though.
If
I know the nigga that crack you and he's not no like, and he a lame nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I probably not one. I feel like you still got lame juice on you. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro said the Carfax don't
work.
You
don't feel that way?
No. She said no.
He said no.
All right, you got it, kid.
That's right, nephew. He said no.
He said I'm taking it anyway. He said I'm taking it down anyway.
Learn it early.
All right, let's get to our choose one. This week's choose one. Would you rather give up your phone for an entire month or live in solitude for 3 months? Choose one.
Who am I giving my phone to? Nobody. I just can't use it.
Yeah. You just
locked up.
He did. Look at this nigga scared.
I give up my phone.
Give up your phone over here.
Yeah, nah, I give up the phone. 3 months of silence, you know what it's gonna do to you mentally?
I give up my phone.
Yeah, like a month you be all right. 3 months, nigga, I can only watch for so much.
But if you're in solitude, you have your phone though.
Yeah, that's fine. Take my phone for a month. I'll probably mentally be great without having your access to all that shit.
No, I mean in solitude, you might have your phone. You have your phone in solitude.
That's
in
fine.
this scenario.
I'm in solitude. I'm not supposed to interact with people. I should technically with your phone. You sending messages. You could respond.
Oh no, you just those features get blocked. You can see what niggas is doing, but niggas you can't interact.
That's not
with niggas.
psychotic.
You can't like you.
You going for 3 months and now your girl posting food. Who you throw is your girl's posting fucking dinner plates every other night. That's not gonna drive you crazy. You can have my phone for a month. I need freedom of movement.
So you go without having your phone. Yeah, you're gonna go back to old school ways.
We have fun without it. Yeah. I need to listen to some music. Can I have an iPod or MP3 player or something?
Not something that you can put on your phone. Maybe
you
can listen to it on your computer.
No touch
screen. You can listen to it on your computer.
No screen, no Wi-Fi connectivity. Let me download all
No. Any phone features, no. But you could, if you go home
always a phone feature.
And you go on your computer or your desktop.
That wasn't always a phone feature. You used to have a phone and an iPod or a phone and a Zune or an MP3 player. Fuck that.
You're not about to bring an old ass MP3 player.
Hell yeah. Let me get my I love my Zune. Zune was fire.
No facts. Matter of fact, I had the Walkman. I ain't gonna lie.
I had a Walkman back in the day. Let me get my big ass binder of CDs.
Niggas used to skip the shit. Tox, what about you? What you choosing, Tox?
You take my phone. I'll be good. I'll be all right.
Don't you like being alone?
I do like to be alone, but I don't want to be away from my family though.
Oh damn! Okay, that's a wholesome answer. I'm gonna end it off there because that's a wholesome answer from a not wholesome nigga. But anyway,
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let us know which one you choose in the comment section. That's a great way to end this episode. Please download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android. Make sure you follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you're in a brand new business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. I'm the voice of Outside, B Breezy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
It's Jamie Tox.
It's your boy Slick. Y'all be great. We'll see y'all next week.
The cow.
Distinct beats. Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.